today's video, we're going to walk through downloading different reports that are used for managing the retiree insurance deductions. So here we are on the homepage of the MyTRS ESS module, and we're going to click into employer reports on the blue margin on the left-hand side. It's going to be the last link for most folks. Now, as you can see here, I've already run a report earlier today, and so that's how it looks when it's sitting in the queue. Now, we're going to click on, to run a new report, we're going to click on Schedule Report. And a window is going to pop up. So in this window, you see multiple different reports that you can download. So the first report, I'm actually going to start with the penultimate report here, which is the monthly insurance deduction report. And so this will be the standard report that I think most folks would think of with retiree insurance, which shows all of your different deductions for the month in all the different categories. The next report we'll cover today is going to be the by provider option. So it's the same report in a different format. We're also going to cover the GASB report. Some folks use this for their OPEB studies. There are two reports on here that I don't think you'll run for insurance purposes. The first one is for membership enrollment, so it's about active members, not retirees. And the last one is your insurance plan list. Now, I'm going to show you a better way to get that information from MyTRS. So let's start with downloading a monthly insurance deduction report. So I'm going to choose this option, and now I'm going to hit Next. The next window comes up, and you can choose. Now it's going to default to say it'll notify you, and it'll send you an email based on the email address listed here. So even though I'm signed in as Andy Admin, secret's out. Andy Admin's really Robert George, and it's going to go to Robert George's email address. Now, report type, you're going to get the options of PDF and CSV. I'm going to choose CSV. Now, the comma separated value format of this is going to export it out to Excel, and Excel is our friend, and it's going to allow us to manipulate the report, save it, add notes, format it, and all kinds of stuff that you just can't do in a PDF report. Also, specifically for the GASB reports, the PDF option is going to have the print so small that it's going to be useless. So you really want to go with CSV in that option. And frankly, with all of our reports, I would always recommend going CSV. And then last but not least, the employer run date, you want to leave exactly the same. The employer code, you want to leave the same. The month is going to be crucial. So we're in the beginning of October, and there hasn't been a benefits warrant for October. So if I try to run any of the reports with October at this point, they're just going to come out blank. So in real life, if I'm in the beginning of October, I'm probably looking for the September reports. I'm going to go ahead and choose September 2024. Now, you probably can't see it here, but I actually ran September. So I'm going to go ahead and just run August, pardon me. So it looks a little better. And then we're going to choose Schedule. And here you can see this is the report I just ran, and it's scheduled for August. You can't see the August part. And then you can see I previously ran a report that's in successful status, and that is available. Okay, so that's how you schedule a report, and you'll get nice little green confirmation at the top to let you know you ran it. Now, I mentioned before in one of the reports that you don't want to download all your plan names through that report format. If you want to see all your current plans, I always recommend that you go to the insurance rates screen. And that's because under insurance rates, you can export all of your rates in the top right-hand corner. What's nice about that is you don't just get the present plans, but you can also see the previous rows for the same plans. So I'm going to pop out, I've already done this, and I just want to show you what it will look like. So this is what it looks like when you export out a CSV of your different plans. And we're going to just highlight the whole thing, click between A and B so that it sets the widths properly. And then because it's in CSV format, of course, you can do things like format the dollar amount so they look like dollars. You can sort it however you want. If you wanted to sort it based on plan, so you can see the same plan over the course of years. Maybe you're doing rate updates and you want to see which plans you have or haven't updated yet. So I find that this report is far more useful than if you're just pulling a list of your active reports. Now back to the reports though, these other reports are useful, right? So the first is the monthly deduction report. So this is the standard report that everyone's kind of used to, and it just has all of your retirees on it, and we're going to go ahead and expand out their name. And I like to just double click between the margins up here, and it automatically sizes the columns for you. And you can see you have a report for 4954. These are all the different people that had deductions. So Ellen Owl and Amy Albatross. And you can see what deductions are taken for each retiree in totality. Now, some folks would prefer, because they're matching it up with their insurance billing, they might want to separate those deductions by plan. So if you do that, you want the by provider option. Now, this is the exact same data as the report I just showed you. You can see that it adds up to the same exact amount of money, same number of members. But what it does is it groups the information by plan. So the basic life plan, these are the people with basic life. The dental plan, these are the people with dental, etc., etc. Okay, so this just allows you to regather the information in a different way that hopefully makes it easier to compare it to your insurance bill. And then last but not least, that GASB report I mentioned. So the GASB report is often used for OPEB studies, and we get requests for these every year. You can see here that everybody has, different, list all the retirees, list their contact information, where they live, the city they live in, their retirement date. So it provides you information on all of your different retirees and their contact info. So you could use this for your OPEB study, but you can also use it for open enrollment because it'll list not only your retirees, not just your retirees that have insurance benefits, but all of your retirees. And it will include survivors and basically anyone getting paid a benefit on behalf of your school district. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully this has brought you some value. And if you have any questions, please let us know. And then last but not least, keep in mind, if you are looking in your retiree insurance manual, if you have a physical copy or if you're looking online, under tab 11, we have these instructions also available for you in writing on our website all the time if you prefer to see it in a book format as opposed to on video. All right, thanks for joining us, and have a great day, everybody.